Hello. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's keep it going. All right. Guys, I'm at the age where I get to go see a lot of doctors. I don't care for the medical forms. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care for the 30 some odd pages. I'm not an author. I don't need to do that. I don't need to fill out. I don't need to take photo shoots on my driver's license and my medical card. And then when I get there, the first thing is, you know what? We need your driver's license to scan in. Really? Because I did perfect lighting and everything. What's with that? And like, oh, are you coming in for the sniffles and carpal tunnel now that I filled out all those forms? It feel like there we go. That is working. All right, just checking out. Yeah. I just feel like it's just a lot of pre-work for basically, and then they're gonna ask you like, what seems to be. You know what? I feel like I did a lot of paperwork that you could read. I went to a literate doctor. That's odd. Maybe we should talk about what's wrong with your problems, basically. Maybe 8 years of doctoring, they could have just got a literacy test in there somewhere. Like, I don't know. Seems odd, right? Then I get a call. Did I write anything else? Also, don't ask me weird questions about my family history. Here's the thing. I know what's going on with me, my wife, and like I know what's going on with my parents. Please don't ask me if my great-great-grandfather suffered from Civil War drop foot. I don't know if that's going on. I don't have that kind of history. And I don't know if that's really going to help me with my poison ivy that's on my left ass cheek. All right, so yeah. I got a call. My doctor never tells me what other tests they have scheduled me from. True story. I got a call from Solus Mammography. And I'm like, excuse me? What? Like, this is Solus Mammography. I'm like, is this one of my college people pranking me? Yeah, look, I know I've let myself go, and maybe I am a B cup, but for God's sakes, that's a weird thing for... I'm like, really? A breast exam? And they go, we're also going to do a bone density test. I'm like, now we're talking. All right, yeah. I just dropped my pants. Like, not that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm getting to the age where lovemaking is very boring between me and my wife. I know people... Yeah, when we do it, basically, it is just routine. There's a lot of stretching going on. Why I'm just going over chores. I'm just telling my wife, like, you know what? If Mike from across the street is not going to move I'm calling code compliance right now. I'm telling you right now, that's what's going on. She's finishing a Sudoku puzzle, basically. There's 2 tumblers of Yeti water in the room. 2 to 3 fans is going on. It's a real Hurricane Harbor situation. I don't know what the dew point's going on, basically. There should be a reporter from the Weather Channel. Guys, there's a lot of wind going on here. Too many pubes to talk about. I really feel like I shouldn't have pissed off that for the director. Why am I doing it in here? All right. That guy's got poison ivy in his ass cheek. All right. I'm also here to talk to you guys. You guys are pretty cool with Fort Worth. I'm here to talk to you guys about a road that nobody ever talks about, and it's the scariest road ever in the Metroplex, and that is Jacksboro Highway. Can we talk about... Yeah, oh, hell yes. Guys, if the dark web had potholes, it would be called the Jacksboro Highway. Do you realize everything could be had, will be had, is basically on the Jacksboro Highway? If you get pulled over and you do a line, that's fine. If you read a line, your ass is in trouble. He will beat you with your nightstick right there on the Jacksboro Highway. That's not a good road. Jacksboro Highway. And then I found out it's a town. I feel like that town birthed an illegal road, and it's called the Jacksboro Highway. The Jacksboro Highway! I'll beat your ass till your ass can't go no more. Welcome to the Jacksboro Highway. You guys familiar with Salad to Go? Remember that little franchise, that little kiosk and all that? It went out of business. Salad and went. My wife looked at me and she's like, what do you think that means? I mean, it means that we won. Barbecue's king, baby. Yeah, you know, that means it basically just smells. That's how it works. Aromas, pulled pork, brisket. All right, I've gotten off the highway for French fries. That's what I'm telling you guys right now. You know what a salad has never done? What is that, arugula? That has never happened before. What is that, pine nuts? It's never happened. A barbecue place is awesome, all right? You feel a little naughty every time, like you're getting away from an HR department when you go to a barbecue place. Every time I go to a salad restaurant, it feels too responsible. Like, let's check your lipid panel. Like, let's not do that at all. I'll even go one further. Anybody who smokes their own meats, like the most irresponsible person I've ever met. My brother smokes his own brisket and all that. That guy doesn't know anything about my nieces. I'm going to tell you that right now. Guys, you can taste the abandonment with every bite of his brisket. Here's a green egg. That's a $2,000 Easy Bake Oven. I'm going to tell you that right now. Thank you. All right, we'll finish it up out of here. Sorry, I'm weird today. Just in a weird, not in a weird mood. I was in what was it? I was in Arlington. That's you never know where you are in Arlington, right? Guys, you just never know. It's what I'm going to tell you right now. That town. I was in a place and I looked and it said, "Welcome to downtown Arlington." I'm like, what does that even mean, downtown Arlington? If I'm in downtown Fort Worth, they have high rises. Arlington has no rises. All right, if you're trying to kill yourself because you're sad, and you are going to be sad because you're in downtown Arlington, there's nowhere to plummet. There's nothing to plummet to. There's nothing. I mean, there's a Harbor Freight. I mean, yeah, but there's not going to be it. People like, you're just going to twist a knee. Like, what happened to you? Like, downtown Arlington. That's it. Guys, that's my time. Thank you all very much.
Barry Whitewater, everybody! Hell yeah. I lived in Arlington for 3 years, and it's the most suicidal I've ever been. No, I'm just kidding. No, I had a good time. I had a good time till some bitch broke my heart. No, okay. It wasn't her, no. No, she was the friend. That was an inside joke. Your next comic coming to the stage is this is one of my best friends in the whole fucking world. Anytime you need somebody to come through for you, to give you a random XLR cable that you need to complete the circuit. Yeah, you turn it down a little bit? Yeah, cool. This guy is Captain Save a Show himself. Put your hands together for Zach Steak Toe Robbins.
All that really means is I got a bunch of random shit in my truck that I never clean out. Yeah, I got that. I got one of those, dude. Sure. Hemorrhoids. Asteroids. Somebody missed an opportunity there. But it just really makes me wonder what's in them flying space rocks now. Maybe they're soft. Dude, my cat got hit by a car last week. He's like retarded now. Like, he made a full recovery. He's just a lot slower. He drools more now, not just when he's being pet and when he's purring. He's awesome. I'm just glad he's back. He just moves slower now. Poor guy. His meow's like, yeah. Oh, no. He's talking again. It's good. It's good. I like him. I don't care. I got an anonymous tip the other day. Sir, this is a glory hole. Okay. So I'm not into feet, even though I look like this. I'm just not a foot person. But this girl found out that I never had a foot job, and so she's like, "Oh, I got to make sure this happens for you." Apparently, and then I look down, I see a name on her foot. It's her ex-husband's name. Her only tattoo on her whole body is her ex-husband's name on her foot. I was like, "So this is what your baby daddy likes? Why am I here right now?" Okay. True stories with Zach. I guess that guy liked a good nook and cranny. I don't know. You ever think a human in a cold plunge is just like, for cannibals, is just human ceviche? You do? Now, I date the type of girls that waste all their money on DoorDash while receiving food stamps. I like smart ones, or toxic ones. But I don't think I could ever be a woman. Not that I wouldn't want to, or like, oh, you'd never be a woman. But I know I'd end up being one of them women that licks her own titties, like in front of people in public. Actually, I could really never be a woman because I actually take accountability for my actions. Oh, true stories tonight. I think I was mad at a female, and I typed this little poem, and I'm going to read it to you. It's short, don't worry. Not me typing paragraphs of feelings just to delete and never send. Not this mindset again. Like a turd that won't flush. Like a trauma bond too tough. Like the devil on my shoulder, just another year older. No closer to love, just closer to having an O.J. Simpson non-fitting glove. Yeah. I was angry. And the next girl goes, you ever have an ex so shitty that you text him and you're so mad at yourself, you're like, I either have to fucking kill myself or quit drinking. So this is not a news story, and I'm one day sober. Okay. You get it. What else is there? We're doing new stuff. Did you know that nobody does whippets harder and more than a female that's trying to get off cocaine? I don't know why it's funny it is. And why is baby carrots a thing? Nobody's in there. Where are the adolescent carrots? You got some prepubescent carrots. You got some tween carrots. Why is baby okay? See, they were trying to get into our heads earlier. You got to watch out for them politicians. I don't know. That went deeper there. I don't have it in for that. Oh, this is my Easter joke I never got to tell, so you get it now. Call me Cadbury the way I be cream pie and her eggs on Easter. Woo! I fucked a hollow chocolate rabbit, just ended up with a Cadbury cream rabbit. Chomp. So queefs are a thing. They happen. Those are fun. I like when it talks back. Sometimes it's sweet and it's just like, tss. Sometimes it's sassy and like clapping back. I just look at him and say, fuck yeah. But you forget about queefs and you're like, did you just fart? And they're like, no, it was a queef. Oh, okay, good. Front part. That's fine. I forgot that. But why do girls queef? Usually reaching for their vape afterwards. Just me? Okay, cool. True stories. True stories. And why is it that most women want to try to peg me after the breakup? They want to destroy my ass. Because your face? You should see yours, lady. Anyways, don't. Just stay in your notes. Stay in your notes. You cannot talk to people like that with a face like that, young lady. I do want to mix the old "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?" with "To Catch a Predator," and it's just called "Are you fucking a fifth grader?" I also want to mix "Naked and Afraid" with a dating show. It's called "Dating and Afraid," but I'm too late. Facebook dating is already a thing. I'm scared. I'm terrified, actually. What does it say? Go to your other notes. These suck. Okay, got it. Got it. Dude, I have 3 half-black sisters. Can I at least say nig? No, I only say hard R. I do say hard R sometimes, guys. I got to say it. But it's just when I'm talking about the women I date, because they're not hoes. They are. Okay, you get it. Hard R's, people. Hard R's. Hey, I can't say much because I'm such a whore myself that when I spell hormones, I put a W at the front of it. I can spell, whatever. I think Harry Potter's just Star Wars for girls. No, Facebook dating. A chick will be 53 years old. She'd be like, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm like, bitch, I'm a Decepticon. I'm a fire truck. What are you talking about? You're a grandma. You are not a Hufflepuff. Is that why they call ass cake now? Because I'm about to crumb. No, I'm single, and the only thing I'm trying to get with now is hope. I didn't know what WikiLeaks was, so I just started calling my pre-cum that. There's not a website for that, though. Not yet. We're working on it. One more. Dude, so the term bean counters is just about accountants? I thought it was about lesbians talking about their body count. Bean counters, new name for ice. That's a good one. Hey guys, my name's Stanktoe. Follow me on eBay.
There you go. Zach Robbins, everybody! Yeah. Hey, Megan, I just remembered something. When he and I met, we figured out that his best friend was Fat Pat. Remember Fat Pat? Yeah. It was crazy because we were all running around in the same circles like over a decade ago. And then we came together through Fort Worth comedy. Yeah, crazy, right? Arlington Stories, everybody. All right, your next comic coming up to the stage is a paid regular at the old Hyenas Comedy Nightclub here in Fort Worth and Dallas. Put your hands together for Hugo Gonzalez!
Yeah! All right, I'm hoping I'm looking good for you guys. Yeah, thank you. Especially, I've been on Ozempic the last few months, and so far I've lost about $500. $500. I should mention this is black market Ozempic. Like I found a guy to sell me it like it's an 8-ball of Coke or whatever. This guy's a hell of a salesman, though. He said, Hugo, I know you're trying to lose weight. I want to tell you it's just as easy as putting down the fork, picking up the spoon, bending it like this. Anyways, I've been smoking so much Ozempic, guys. How much Ozempic? So much Ozempic that I'm going to stab somebody at the end of my show. No, not that much. Obviously. That was rude. Fuck you. I know. Did you hear that? It hasn't worked. Shut up. Who are you? You look like had some 41 guys in your butt. All right. If you know, you know. That was a good joke. Thank you. All right. So, hey, guys, a little about me. I grew up with a pretty big family. I had 2 sisters and 17 Eskimo brothers. All right. If you don't know what an Eskimo brother is, ask your friend. You don't know? Oh, okay. Tell that guy. He's sitting all polite. Oh, actually, yeah, this would be fun. Somebody tell her what an Eskimo brother is. It's when... No, it's not like an Eskimo kiss. Unless you Eskimo kiss when you're with your penis into the same person. And then you all brag about it afterwards and give each other high fives. But then one of you is actually in love with them and gives them flowers the next day. Not saying... Wait, whoa, who's Steve? Oh, okay, I thought you said it was Steve. I was like, did he give you flowers the next day? All right, moving on. No, I did grow up with 2 sisters, and I'm very grateful for that. Because I feel like growing up with 2 sisters taught me a lot about how to treat women. Like my older sister in particular, she taught me to always treat women with respect or they'll beat the shit out of you in front of your friends. Guys, like my older sister was scary as hell. Like I swear to God, she was born with those tatted on chola eyebrows, you know? Like the doctor tried to spank her. She said, think again, puto. Growing up with 2 sisters, it was rough, especially because we weren't really well off. So I had to share a room with them until I was like 13 years old, which is when they discovered that I have a penis. After that, I had to sleep in the living room. I don't know if you guys know this about the living room, but a little fun fact, it is the #1 place to get caught masturbating. That's right. I was 13 years old, exploring my body for the first time, when in walks my grandmother. It was so traumatic I almost didn't finish. But I did. Praise the Lord. Speaking of grandmothers, my grandmother was a very sweet lady. Unfortunately, she did pass away at 87. It was on her birthday. You know, it was very tragic, but unfortunately her lungs just were not strong enough to blow out all those candles. All right, that's a stupid joke, 87 candles on her birthday cake. She actually died from the birthday spankings. We held her down like, 30 more to go, Grandma! Ian, did you give me the lighter or am I fuck? You did? Okay. All right. Speaking of candles, I am starting an organization that goes around taking candles off of birthday cakes. It's called the Take-A-Wish Foundation. So make sure to give me money for that. Okay, let me try some new things before I leave. So I was reading these news articles about all these dogs saving people's lives. You know, you always hear about like dogs like pulling people from fires or whatever. I have cats. So I was like, man, what's going to happen when any news article I read about a cat, it's always like, oh, this sweet little guardian angel. The house was on fire and I was taking a nap, and bless his heart, he sat on my chest and bit my face until I woke up. All right, that's been my time. Thank you guys.
Hugo Gonzalez, everybody! Hell yeah. One time I called a firefighter friend of mine because there was an actual cat stuck in a tree, and I never had that situation happen to me. I called him, and he said, well, let me tell you what we would do. He's a retired fire chief. He said, let me tell you what we would do at the fire station. When we got there, we would grab your water hose, and we would go and spray it out of the tree, or we would just walk away. And I said, what the fuck? You wouldn't get the cat out of the tree? He said, how many cat skeletons have you ever seen in a tree? Fair point. All right. Your next comic coming up to the stage. This guy's a real fucking go-getter. And we're fucking starting a construction company together. Fuck yeah, dude. Put your hands together for Jake Roper, everybody.
What's up, Southside? How are we doing? That bad, huh? All right. I'm sorry for the death that you just recently witnessed. This is the first time I've been a little bit tipsy in forever, so I'm feeling nice. I started. I started bartending on the weekend, so I can't drink as much as I would like. And that's not good for my mental health. I don't know if you've ever been. I'm not on the clock right now, so I can talk my shit, dude. Dude, you guys stink. All right, customers are the worst fucking possible thing you could ever do. Right? He's a waiter. He knows. These damn Canadians. That's a fun joke. You guys don't worry about what that means. It's crazy. The water was on in here. What are you doing? Who leaves the water on? That's insane to me, bro. Who leaves the faucet running? Are you fucking dumb as fuck? The Wet Bandits came in here. Thank you very much, Clyde Stroker. The Wet Bandits came into Southside Cellar. They were fucking stealing jewels and they left the water going, dude. God forbid the tape goes missing. We got the Sticky Bandits going too. This is fucking crazy, dude. Bartending. I'm a bartender. I'm not going to tell you where because now you won't come. But because I'm going to judge you so hard. I had a guy. I was doing I was working this punk show, and I don't know what you guys know about. What do you know about one word to describe punk rock music? What'd you say? Loud? You're exactly right. It's loud as fuck, and I had a guy ordering. Can I get just what's it? I have earplugs in because it's so. What? What did you say? I just want. After like the fourth what, you'd think you'd know you're doing something wrong, you know, but not this guy. And then I have to be nice to this fucking prick because the bar's not doing great, and like, so I can't be mean to the customers. We need the customers there. I can't like forego a tip for the business for the bar. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, we need to get the economy back so I can start being mean to people that deserve it. All right. Or comedy needs to start doing better. One of the two. Yeah, we'll get there. I remember I used to live in Boston, and I bartended in Boston. And I worked at this distillery, so there was a lot of weird events. Like there was a singles event there. And I don't know if you've ever been to a singles event, but it's not how you'd picture it, you know? I would think a singles event is like 50 incel dudes and like one scared woman sitting in the corner. It's kind of the opposite, really. It's a bunch of like really horny old women and then like 3 dudes talking to nobody besides the bartender. It's crazy. So I was at the singles event and I was working it. And I go around, I'm like collecting glasses or something. And then there's this one lady. Listen, let me put a pin in that. As a bartender, I'm not bringing in the gay dudes. I'm not bringing in the hot chicks, but I am bringing in the cougars. You know what I'm saying? The old ladies like me. 50 plus, I'm your guy, you know? So that's most of this crowd, right, in the singles event. So I'm collecting glasses, and I'm running around. And there was this one who just kept, like, grabbing at me and, like, kissing me on the cheek and pinching my butt. And it got me thinking about the Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she's that age. And I was like, maybe consent's just a generational thing. Yeah. People under 40 are like, is it all right if I grab your cock in this public place, you know? No, because that's crazy. But yeah, she was doing it, and I was like, all these poor old white gross CEOs, if they would have just been Latina cougars, they might have been all right, you know? It might have been fine. Yeah, this is the yeah. This is who I'm talking. I'm talking about them, so they're not. They're like, this is too real for me. Speaking of Latinas grabbing your cock, I think cheating on your partner is a tool. Preach. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If you have a hammer, you could build a house with it, or you can hit yourself in the head. You know, it's like you got to do it right. Okay, man, relax. I got you. Don't worry. It's like, okay, I like some variety. You know what I'm saying? I like weird shit. Dude, if I could, like, I'm married to a woman, and she's great, and she's wonderful, and she's the best person I ever met, but she's not a midget, you know? I would like to, wouldn't it be cool if you could take down an LP? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be fun? That's what I'm trying to, like, let's brokerage a deal here, baby, okay? Every once in a while, I can have sex with, like, something, like a fetish, and then you can have sex with someone who's good at it, and then I think we could come to a good agreement. It'd be fun for the both of us. Let's build a house. Let's not hit ourselves in the head. That's all I'm saying. If you just lighten up a little bit. Let me get my dick wet, woman. Since you're tired. No, our sex life is fine. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I was talking about gays they're not a fan of me. I wish the gays liked me. That'd be nice, you know? I went to this, me and my wife went to this, my beloved wife. We went to this gay bar once, and As a straight dude, the first time you ever go to a gay bar, you're like, I better put a cork in my shit or something, dude. I'm not letting these motherfuckers get a hold of me. It wasn't even close to a problem. I was so offended. What the fuck, gay dudes? It pissed me off, bro. I was like, what the hell? I'm not good enough for you, you damn queers. It was bullshit. You gave me the light, right? Yeah, I probably ran the fuck out of it. I'm Jake. Thank you guys so much. Ian Mack, y'all. Make it loud.
Hell yeah. Jake Roper, everybody. The reason gay dudes don't like you is because you look like their high school bully. Yeah. Doesn't he look like the big kid from Recess? Yeah, thanks, one person. Yeah. Yeah, the old people get it. All right. Your next comic coming up to the stage, drove all the way in from Stephenville. Please put your hands together for Justin Cummins.
It's Justin Cummins in the air tonight. Yeah, dude. We're going to fill all these call-ins. I don't know. Yeah, give it up for your last comedian, man. Jake Roper. I love that guy. What a good dude. Jake Roper. So funny. I'd hire him to speak, but he'd probably talk about his gay wife he doesn't fuck. And all of my supporters fuck their wives. They fuck them on the back of their Ford F-150s. You guys hear they made weed illegal again, Texas? Lame. Donald Trump, if you're out there, please hear my cries. Please. DJT. Jesus? Anyone? I think molasses and discrimination would be, hold on, molasses and discrimination would be a sick name for an album. You guys think that? There it is. Oh. All right. He does answer prayers. I've actually prayed to him. It works. All right. Enough about all that, huh? Let's lighten up a little bit. Half the room's like, this guy's a dirty fucking weird guy, dude. And they're right. But my name's Justin Cummins, and you guys came here. That's your fault. There's two types of people in this world. You either believe that George Bush doesn't care about black people, or you hate the way Kanye conducts himself as a person. The latter is a better person. Where'd all that black people love go, George? I haven't seen one George for blacks. Sorry. People say his ego is annoying, Kanye West's. They've said that. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. But I don't say that. I like it. I enjoy it, actually. I think it's truthfully enjoyable. Like, when he's rapping, he's in the booth like, Kelly Price, what's the Kevin Costner? That's not a lyric. That's two actors. Hey, yo, Kelly Price, what's the Kevin Costner? Just fuck this lady and I know her boss. You're cool. Nice. What is the Kevin Costner? I'm wondering. Some people, you know, like have to like they pay rent and stuff. They like work and they like get up early and they fucking write bars. They like think about it and they're like, what rhymes with what? What we talk about social issues? Like let's. And he's just in there like, hey yo, Kelly Price, what's the Kevin Costner? 9/11, what it cost her? Everything. Yeah. And he's a billionaire. He is a billionaire. If you think about it, he's got to be doing something right. That's probably why I believe in God. Because he's on somebody's side, and it's not the ones that are preying on Kanye's downfall. I don't think. There's a lot of people, that are really, really moral get their downfall preyed on. It's a sad thing that happens in the world. Plato talked about this. You look like a kind of guy that would. Yeah. You heard this? Plato's theory of the perfectly moral man? Oh, well, I'll tell you. He says that a man, if he were perfectly moral in our world, would be killed brutally by the subjects. It was like a theory, and it's happened a lot of times. There's MLK, Malcolm X, every single Kennedy. But that's why I think you should have some daughters and start a porn company. Just throw them off your trail a little bit, you know? Just sell swastikas at the Super Bowl. Throw them off your trail a little bit. How can I be a racist if I like Hitler? Checkmate. Wait. Check, please. No, never mind. Kelly Price, what's the Kevin Costner? This shit. That's just bars, baby. All right. Love you guys. My name's been Justin Cummins.
Justin Cummins, everybody! Whew. That boy ain't right. Like if we heard on CNN that guy shot up a Walmart or something, we'd be like, yeah, that checks out. All right. Hey, your next comic coming up to the stage. This is our first time right here on this stage. This is a very good friend of mine from way back. Y'all put your hands together for Megan Southern.
Woo! All right. Hey, that wasn't my walk-up song, bro. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. What's up, guys? Hey! My name is Megan, Megan. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I play that like every morning before a 5K that I do like once every 10 years, and I'm like, yeah, we're going. So, okay. Anyways, yes. My name is Megan. It's Megan. It is not pronounced Megan, which is it's what my mom calls me. And I'm like, no, Mom, Meagan. That's Megan. My name's Megan. And I don't know if she just misspelled it or if she's, pronunciates it wrong. I don't know, which is sad because she's a teacher. She's a retired teacher, 35 years in the business, guys, 35 years. Give it up for Pam. Right? Woo! Thank you, Pam! Pam's not here. Pam's like 97. She's in bed right now, okay? So, damn. So, anyways. But yeah, no. Thank you very much. So, of course, I follow in her footsteps. I become a teacher, a coach, a mentor, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I'm also a little bit of a defensive pyromaniac with ADHD and a whistle, okay? Hey, yeah. So, that's that. But recently, my husband, it's right over there, he had a new word for me recently to describe me, and it's aggressive. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, he's like, yeah, you're kind of aggressive, and I'm like, what do you mean? And we're at our kids' soccer game, we're watching our kids play soccer or whatever, and I'm like, what do you mean I'm not aggressive? And he's like, well, you're kind of loud, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And literally 10 minutes later, we get kicked out of the soccer game by the referee. So yeah, great. So of course I have that energy going on right now, a little aggressive energy. I don't know. I think Pam might have passed it down to me. I'm not really sure. It's how I am. So with that being said, I recently got an infection on my face. On my face, dude. No lie. Bam. Okay, and it was not subtle. It was not cute. It was like, right? Like it was nasty. And right away my friend's like, yeah, that's herpes of the face. I'm like, damn girl, like thanks a lot. That's real comforting. Thank you. Yeah, no, but it was gross. Like it was like swollen. My eye was like half shut, like I was like, ugh. And I was like, oh God. And I looked like I got in a fight with life, basically. Okay, it was bad. So, of course, I'm a teacher, like I said. So I gotta go to work, and we don't have sick days anymore. We don't have sick days. We have guilt days. Okay? Yeah. So hang on, let me get to my right notes over here real quick. Okay, yeah. So I got this nasty thing on my face, and I'm like, hey guys, my fault, whatever. But I got all kinds of people like, hey, are you okay? Is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. No, literally people are like giving me like hand signals, like blink twice, everything okay at home? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, guys. I really appreciate you, but I think it's just a little bacteria infection. I think it's gonna clear up, like no big deal, all right? No big deal. But I literally went from like, hey, good morning to, ma'am, are you okay at home? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. So anyways, I go to work. Like I said, I go to work, and it's STAR testing day too, guys, right? STAR testing day. Yeah, great. So I'm sitting in the hall, my eyes all swollen and like pussy and nasty. I'm sitting there, and nothing says academic excellence like Freddy Krueger's sick looking face. All right? Like I'm just like, great. Here I am. Yeah, so I'm in the hall, and I'm trying to like get kids to their room and everything, and basically they're like, hey, you know what? I got an idea. How about you go into the room and you wake up the kids that aren't testing, and you just scare them into finishing their test. Like, okay, yeah, sure. No, seriously, like my boss's boss was like, hey, just go home. Like I don't just go ahead and leave. Like I don't need a note. I don't need anything. Like your face is not, it's not here for public service. It's just not. Ugh. Yeah, so, I was like, okay. So I went home, and I was like, okay, I'll go home. I'm going to, I did what every responsible adult does. We look up the internet, and we look up our symptoms, okay? So after I looked up our symptoms for a while, I was like, okay, I either have fallopian tube cancer or scabies. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm like, all right, you know what? I did notice that it did say, hey, make sure you wash with antibacterial soap. Okay, well, here's the problem. I don't have any antibacterial soap, but I do have whiskey, okay? So I'm like, great, okay, because you know what? Whiskey cleans things, right? It just said keep it clean. So, and honestly, whiskey is just as good as Neosporin, okay? Or for my homeopathic friends that use just straight up breast milk. Breast milk, guys, a lot of healing qualities. So I was like, okay. So, my friends, my teacher friends, they're struggling at work, man. They're in testing mode, and I'm just like at home, drink a little bit of whiskey, here and there, treating my eye that basically looks like a dead possum with shingles. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I didn't want to drink the whiskey, but I was committed to healing. Guys, I was committed to my healing. You know what I mean? So, anyways, if anyone needs any medical advice later, you guys hit me up. You know, I'll be here all night. Oh, no, I won't, because we have STAR testing tomorrow. Don't we? But let me leave you with this, guys. Fornication. Fornication like this, I would just like to do a cheers to my first and probably my last, maybe my last comedy routine. Thank you, guys. Woo!
Hell yeah, make it Southern, everybody! Fuck yeah, dude! Yeah, I said it was her first time on this stage, but that was her first time ever, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's done. She came in here, she bought a drink, she got her 5 minutes, I let her do 6 minutes. So buy a fucking drink or you only get 3, you motherfuckers. All right, your next comic. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry, I can't. She's going to hate that. She will absolutely hate that. Here we go. There we go. All right, cool. Hey, your next comic coming up to the stage is another fucking veteran in the game, dude. She's been in every goddamn scene in the world. She's lived in every fucking city except for Chicago. Put your hands together for Denise Carey!
All right, yeah, give it up for that girl who's never done this before. She's so funny. I've been doing this for fucking 15 years, and my credits include not being allowed to have a blue check on Instagram or a Threads account, and I have been banned from most of the dating apps. Not the weird ones. They'll take me. Like Field, they're fine with me. I've never met anyone off a dating app, you guys. I sign up for them, and then people who know me in the real world see me, and even though I've done nothing, they're just like, fuck this bitch, and they report me, because that's how much I piss men off. It's my hobby. Pissing off men is my hobby, which is really kind of hack, because they already hate me. It sounds hack because everyone's doing it, but let me tell you something. I've been doing it way longer, all right? I've been professionally pissing off men since 2004, okay? Now all of a sudden, it's fashionable, all right? And let me tell you something. I like that in theory, but it's made my life a lot more dangerous because they're already mad when I get to them now. You guys have been out there doing your work, and then I show up, and they're tired of my bullshit already. Yeah. When I was in high school, my girlfriend, who was a stupid whore, sucked my brother's dick. And I didn't know what to do other than to just tell on him to my mom. And she was like, Travis, you get out of your sister's girlfriend's mouth right now. Well, of course, I didn't really tell on him because I got to watch. So, which is fine because we're not related by blood. It's not blood. It's fine. He's just some neighborhood kid that somebody dropped off one day and didn't come back for. True story. There's a reason why Jordan Jensen is my hero, because she's done what I could never accomplish. Because really the reason it bummed me out is because I wanted to suck his dick. It's really that, which is, like I said, it's not by blood. It's fine. But recently, I was on the phone with him complaining about something, and he was like, I'm going to have to set a boundary with you. I don't want to listen to you complain. I'm like, motherfucker, first of all, I've shared my family with you for your whole goddamn life. Second of all, you're the reason that I'm fucked up, all right? Because ever since my girlfriend sucked your dick, I've just been punishing myself with other dicks for the rest of my life for letting somebody get into my heart. So, yeah, you're going to listen to me complain about my shitty fucked up love life, motherfucker, because it's your fucking swan song, all right? You peaked in high school with my girlfriend's mouth around your cock, all right? So you will listen to my complaints. I'm really just trying to remember what the punchline was, to be honest, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, because, like, I was like, you're going to reap the fucking good and bad of the situation, because sometimes when I'm drunk, I send him titty pictures, all right? Still, we're 45. That he asks for them. I'm not crazy. Boundary. Fuck you. I think I can still report you to the police. So anyway, I am on Rogaine for hair loss due to menopause, which, yeah. So like it's like a pill, so it's not like just your head thing, it's like a whole body situation. I don't know if you guys know that or not, which is interesting to me because I've never had a whole lot of body hair. So now I got a bush. That's fun. But the more Rogaine I take, like now it's getting, like my bush is now like below my knees, but not in length, like in spread. All I'm saying is that for next Halloween, I think I can go as Mr. Tumnus, and I'm not going to need a costume. 1, Lion the Witch, or 2, Lion the Witch from the Wardrobe. Anybody else? Lion the Witch from the Wardrobe. It's a fursuit. So I had this interview recently for a karaoke gig, and the guy who interviewed me knows me. So he knows that I do comedy, and we were chit-chatting. I told him about my 2 dogs, and I already have a full-time job. This is like a side gig that I'm interviewing for. And he goes, so tell me about your other hobbies. I was like, what the fuck else do I need to do in life, man? Like, I got no time. Like, I already got 2 jobs and 2 dogs. And, like, I mean, occasionally I will ruin a years-long friendship with sex because I don't do intimacy appropriately, all right? And, like, look, it's not that I don't want intimacy, okay? It's just that I want to steal it from someone who doesn't want to give it to me. Like, that's the fucking gold. Because the people that want it from me are very suspect. Very suspect. I just talked my way out of that job, basically, just by being a weirdo, which is a very accurate representation of any relationship I've ever been in with a human being that I actually gave a shit about. Because I will melt down and I will speak until I dump myself. Because you know what? I dump me, bitch. You don't dump me. All right? Sometimes they dump me. It's really hard to get dumped for being too much when you're holding back. You've not seen too much until you've dumped me for being too much, because let me tell you, now I got nothing to lose. All right? We're going to be uncomfortable. Like, I want every day of my life to be like that scene from the Titanic. You know what I'm talking about? Like that epic scene from the Titanic, like where they're fucking in the car. But like with the fervor of knowing the boat is gonna sink. Like, I want to know the boat is sinking, because guess what, guys? The boat is fucking sinking. The boat is sinking, and everyone's just sad. And I just feel like we should be fucking in the streets. Is all I'm saying. Nobody's fucking in the streets, and the boat is sinking. I don't have anything else. I thought talking to you about my brother's dick was going to take a lot longer than that, but it's a short story. Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I've been Denise Carey.
Denise Carey, everybody. You might get what you're after. Hey, your next comic coming up to the stage. This guy's a brand new comic of just a few months. Put your hands together for Taylor Burns.
Southside Cellar, baby. Good to be back, man. Gas prices been killing my motherfucking ass, dude. Oh, man, I couldn't make it out for like 2 weeks. Ugh. Hey, is it true what they say about black women? They got chocolate milk in them titties? 100%, dude. I love chocolate milk, man. My name is Taylor James Burns, and I just found out I struggle with reading. So, bitch, man. I thought I had that shit down. I really did. You know? We can sound it out. You can figure it out. Worst case scenario, we can fucking Google it. I lived on Belknap for 3 years before I found out the K was fucking silent. Man, I got problems, man. I got issues. My girlfriend's in jail. That's a problem. That's an issue. Everyone's always like, hey, describe your girlfriend in one sentence. I'm like, well, she ain't exactly been sentenced yet. You know what I mean? But she kind of thinks she's Cher from Clueless, so that's where that goes. My girlfriend's really into plastic surgery, man. She's adorable, you know? Now she got implants, and now she can't see past her tits. Every time she takes a step, man, that bitch just guessing. She's just like, any fucking sudden change in elevation, this girl just hits the floor. She face planted out of my Ford Ranger. Yeah, I watched this shit. I was like, is she ever? Oh, there she goes. Okay, yeah, that's just what happened. Oh man, we were bickering one time, man, and I could tell she was really disappointed in me. You know what I mean? I could tell. You know, she's like, babe, you've been on unemployment now for 8 months. I really think it's time you get back out there. And I was like, I really don't think I'm ready yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm ready to get another job yet. I really miss my old job. And she's like, you can still miss your old job while you're working at another one. Okay? Just please. And I was like, I don't understand why I'm receiving all this judgment and hostility right now. I really don't. Okay, I'm really stressed. Okay, I have a headache. Okay? And, you know, I give you all of this. I do. And I bring you in here. Okay? I bring you into my home. I'm supporting you, kind of. She's like, babe, we live with your mother, okay? We share an 8x8 room that we pay $1,200 a month for, and we're not even allowed to use the refrigerator. She's like, yeah, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, my God, dude. I was at work the other day, man. This guy Steven's always trying to get me to hit his vape. Fucking weird, dude. I'm not really into it. Kind of crazy, man. And and then he's like, hey man, you gotta hit this vape. You gotta hit this vape, man. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't know. And then my friend Adrian comes up, my homie comes up, and he's like, hey man, this is my favorite flavor, man. Try this shit out. And so I take a hit, and I'm like, oh fuck. Do I have like a predetermined list in my head of dudes' vapes I'm gonna hit? Like, what the fuck? Like, a guy walks into a bar, like, I'm definitely hitting his vape. Like, he is pretty. Like, I don't know. God damn it, dude. Weird, right? That's as close as I get to gay. Oh, my God. Gay guys do hit on me a lot, though, and it's getting a little disgusting. They are really aggressive. They won't even try to get your number. They're like, oh, I'm going to find you. I'm like, fuck, now I got to move. You know what I mean? Like, now I relocated. I suck refuge at my fucking, my grandmother's house just to get away from all these goddamn gay guys. They're disgusting. They shit pancakes. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Oh, absolutely not. No, man. Oh, man. No, dude. I like, I'm going through struggles, man. I'm going through problems, dude. This shit's a nightmare. I was at a funeral one time, right? I was at a funeral 3 years ago, and it came time to throw the flower into the casket. I got 1 minute. Shit. Can I get 1:30? Okay. And it came time to throw the rose in the casket, you know. And this grasshopper hops on my leg, and I'm sitting there throwing the rose in the casket, and he's chilling. And then all of a sudden, this girl comes over and sweeps off the grasshopper off my knee and throws him into the pit. And some girl goes, that bitch just killed Chris. And I was like, dude, I know exactly where this is going. So I go over to her and I was like, what did you say? She goes, well, Chris came to you as a grasshopper, which was the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, right? And then so I didn't want to tell her. It was a funeral, not the time or the place, right, to tell her how stupid she was. So I just grab her and I just go, well, you know, Chris, always jumping in and out of shit, jumping in conversation, jumping to conclusions, jumping bond. And then I started thinking, what a shitty day for Chris, man. Really. I mean, he dies a week ago. He gets reincarnated as a fucking grasshopper. I mean, let's face it, right? You know what I mean? Then my ghetto side kicks in and he goes, man, fuck that shit, that reincarnation, fuck all that bullshit. That motherfucker owes me $300. Where's my fucking money? And I'm like, God damn. You think I'm here for respect? No, motherfucker, I'm here for collecting. That's what's happening. Anyway, I don't think I have that much time here. No, I went over it. Okay, my name is Taylor James Burns, man. Y'all holler at me, bro.
Taylor Burns, everybody! Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey, guys, how are we feeling tonight? Yeah. Yeah. Give it up for Matt behind the bar, dude. He is working hard to keep you drunk. So get drunk. And give it up for the pizza guys, man. Sorry, I haven't given you guys any love tonight, dude. That pizza is fucking amazing. The Carnivore is like my favorite fucking pizza in town, goddammit. Fucking good. The Funky Pep ain't nothing to fucking spit at either. Cluckwork Orange. Oh, yeah, that's the buffalo chicken one. I'm fucking good shit, bro. All right. Hey, your next comic coming up to the stage. This guy gets to go wherever the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants. He is the man who paved the way for this very mic. He crawled so we can walk. Is he even in here? He's not even paying attention. God damn it. Is he? Your next comic coming up to the stage. Y'all put your hands together for Jordan Mack. Jordan Mack, everybody. Wow, dude. Fucking wow, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, he does whatever the fuck he wants. Jordan Mack.
Oh my God, so sorry. Damn. Well, apparently it's like y'all have been calling my name for like a good 5 minutes, so sorry. Usually it's customary for the host to look for, it doesn't matter. All right. It's customary for the host to look for the comic that is next. That's what I'm trying to say, but I was talking about pro stuff outside, so. All right, so fuck I'm talking about. Guys, so I'm a janitor. That's right. I'm a professional janitor, and no, that's not true. Janitor is that's a layman's term. I like to go by sanitation analyst, and that's right. Analyzing this puddle of piss over here. That's right. Bro, I'm definitely analyzing every decision I made up to this point. You feel me? And it's like I'm not like a janitor at like a hospital or like an office or whatever. No, dude, I'm a janitor at like a autistic daycare, and it is the shit. I fucking love working with autistic children. They are the fucking best. It is, yeah, bro. Cause like, dude, they just do not give a shit, and it is, yeah. But no, but like I'm always like afraid to like one day, cause like here's the thing, like I work with a lot of like nonverbal kids, and I don't know if y'all noticed about nonverbal, but eventually they start talking. Like when I started and I heard like nonverbal, like I always thought nonverbal just meant like they're just like mute the rest of their lives, but no, like they go from like saying just like doo doo da da, and then eventually they just like start making complete sentences one day, and like it's just like scares me that like one day like I'm gonna be like laughing with them or whatever, and they're gonna be like, haha, shut up, you're a janitor, and I'm like. Haha, clean this puddle of piss. Oh shit. But no, being a janitor, no, that's cool and all. What else did I? Sorry, if I should have been more prepared, but see what else I want to bullshit about. So guys, sorry, let me scroll all the way. Already talk about janitor arrested. All right, yeah, no, all right. I'll talk about the last time I went to jail. So here's the thing: if you guys ever get arrested, if y'all ever happen to go to jail, bring a jacket with you, because Tarrant County is 30 degrees at all times. At all times, especially February, when like you would think they would have the heater on during February, but no, like they don't give a fuck. And Dallas County. But I have a cousin that works at Dallas County. Bro, I have a gay cousin that works at a jail. I have a gay cousin that works as one of the fucking prison guards. Like, do you understand that? Like, he told me, yeah. What's his name? His name is Chris. No, his name is Clarence. That was an 8 Mile reference, if y'all didn't know. No, anyway. Shit. Here's the thing. If you ever go to jail, if you ever go to prison, or if you ever go to jail, go, because the people you meet are the most interesting people in the world. I met a pescatarian in jail. The first time I ever met a pescatarian. I thought I would have met that dude in like the library or, you know, a fish market, you know, but not Tarrant County, out of all places. A pescatarian is someone that only eats fish or eggs, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's so funny to me, out of a pescatarian, out of all people, to be such a hardened criminal. Like, a hardened criminal having such a specific diet is like finding out Suge Knight is vegan. You all understand? Yeah, that's right, nigga. That's right, nigga. I'm gonna kill your ass on this diet of dates and veggies and grains and Ezekiel bread and. All right, that's been 5 minutes, y'all. That's been my time. Thank you very much. Y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Guys, I'll get it for Ian one more time, fucking doing this shit.
Hey, Jordan Mack, everybody. It's my brother from another mother, and also different dads. All right, the next name on the list just says Dave. Is there a Dave in the house? Oh, Dave! Hey! Put your hands together for Dave! Good old bald Dave.
Well, it'll be fun to see how I fuck this up. So, you know, the most disappointing thing about, like, you know, dystopia or whatever you want to fucking call this fucking, like, current time is that you still have to make small talk. I mean, like, have you guys seen Iran? I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't know. It's like, fuck, it's just depressing. Like, so, like, with all this happening, I decided, you know, just, like, I made some major life decisions. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to have any children. So I told my son I'm going for a smoke break. It's going to be a long one. But, you know, there are some good things about, you know, the current time, you know. Like, I know for a fact that I and everyone here will not bomb as hard and as long as Israel's doing right now. I mean, they keep bombing and bombing. They can't read the room. I was really glad because my pivot was not going to be as good. I was going to make the joke like, hey, you know, at least the pivot's not as bad as us from Iran right now. But, you know, a lot of people would run away from jokes about Iran, but not me. You can't say that I ran from Iran. Speaking of not running, I have some Greg Abbott jokes. I think that Greg Abbott is a spineless coward that has never stood up for anything. Greg Abbott sued a lot of people for money in a suit that he said, you can't do anymore. And he said, I actually suffered for it. I would say he's pulling up the ladder, after him, but I don't know about that one. Shit's kind of fucking crazy, but there are things I like about Texas, like chicken fried steak, but my fucking favorite chicken fried steak place closed in Fort Worth is Horseshoe Hill, because Grady Spears, he couldn't stop fucking beating his wife. But, that makes sense now why I love the chicken fried steak. It was battered but never bruised. And it's just kind of, shit's fucked right now, everything you buy these days is too expensive. I tried to buy Coke, and it was so cut, I might as well have fucking called it Pepsi. And the thing is, I finally started fucking making enough money for, a hobby, and I realized that rich people only do, 3 hobbies. One is Coke, some fucking autistic thing where they buy all the shit, and then being a cosplay cowboy. And then I realized apparently billionaires have one kind of hobby. It's apparently you have to have sex offender money for that. You have to buy a couple judges, things like that. That's about it. My name's Dave.
One more time for Dave, everybody. Thanks, dude. Matt behind the bar, everybody. Show us your boobs. Craig it. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic coming up to stage, you know what that song means. F-I-N-K. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all put your hands together for Anthony Fink.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Stop clapping, everybody. This is ridiculous. Oh, don't start now. Oh, don't start now. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't make me get your attention like I had to last time and get naked on this stage. I'll do it. Hey, you better pipe down over there, folks, or I'm going to get naked up here. Breakups are really weird. Anyway, I was listening to 98 Degrees earlier. It's the first time I ever cried to Nick Lachey. I ain't never cried to Nick Lachey before, but I feel like you get a pass when you're going through breakups to do weird things that you don't usually do. Even things that are kind of gay, like crying to 98 Degrees. Yeah. Speaking of having a pass because you're going through a breakup, girl that I'm currently sleeping with is 14 years younger than me. I'm 36, by the way, too. So yeah, I'm in what I call my Leo DiCaprio phase, or healing, as I like to tell my therapist. Yeah. No, I don't know, guys. Breakups are different for everybody. For me, I just like to replace women with other women. I just had this as a side note. I find it funny when I call something gay because I look gay. I don't know where to take that yet, but I feel like it's a worthy note to expand on at some point. Hey, I'm going to get naked. I swear to God. Baldy. Dave. If that is your real name, Dave. Baldy. I know, right? All right, guys, I got an idea. I want to get one of those photographers that capture pictures of homes to take my next dick pic for me. Because they're really good at making things look a lot bigger and cleaner than they actually are. Women like to make fun of you when you can't take off their bra efficiently, which I think is funny because you bitches put that shit on in front and cheat every fucking time. I've seen it. But I've got to be a magician going behind your back trying to figure out this maybe 2, 3, 4 prong fucking. Imagine if I just flip that shit around like y'all do. Would that still be hot? You have to answer. You're the closest woman. The first movie that I was really embarrassed to tell people that I was a fan of was The Count of Monte Cristo. Because its title alone is really long to say, first and foremost. It's a lot. It's a bit of a thing. There's no way to like simplify it either. Anyway, I I hate this whole like grandstanding thing that people do about saying you shouldn't self-diagnose yourself. Buddy, I almost beat the shit out of my mom for trying to take my PlayStation 2 away from me when I was a kid. I'm autistic, okay? Anyways, some new shit. Hope you guys liked it. Fuck off. My name is Anthony.
Hey, Anthony Fink, everybody. Woo! Y'all hanging out with us? You good? How's that pizza treating you, buddy? Yeah, ain't it good? Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Handmade dough, everybody. Yeah, that's right. Your next comic coming up to the stage. This guy's a recent transplant from Fort Worth to Dallas. Boo! Put your hands together for Cam G!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Last call for food! They make the dough with their hands. Gross, am I right? Hey, what's going on? Long-time viewer, first-time caller. And I'm really bad at my job, guys. I'm really bad. I try so hard to be good at my job. And like I've always been a firm believer of if you try hard enough at something, you'll get good at it. But then I got this job. Like I work security at a nightclub. That's exactly. This is the correct response. I'm just as surprised as you are. Whenever they said you're hired, I said, "Are you sure?" And like I've learned a lot of valuable lessons on this job, Like for instance, I've learned that I don't break up fights. I just watch them happen, and I make polite suggestions. That's where I'm at. Another lesson I've learned is like whenever I say final warning, it usually means you have about like 2 or 3 more. That is exactly what I am. Yes, that's 100%. You know what? Can I use that? That's a good. I love that. That's great. That I give hall monitor energy exactly. So whenever I tell any man that has like more than 5 pounds over me, like, hey, you gotta stop it, buddy. They're like, oh, fuck off, guy. like the most important lesson I've learned while on this job is that I should have stayed in college. Because I have more of a cubicle physique, like less of a I'm gonna handle a situation physique. God damn it, this guy is killing me tonight. Fuck. No, you're good. You're doing great. I love it. Look, like real men come into my club. They come into my club and like the look, I can see the confidence re-enter their body whenever they see that Gumby with an eating disorder is working the door tonight. Like I can just see them be like, oh, I can do whatever I want tonight. And they're 100% right. Because these 3 kids in a trench coat ain't stopping a damn thing. You know, we're too busy arguing about who the legs are. That's a fun one for you. That's a fun, cute one for you. But like this one guy, he came into the club, and I tried to stop him because his ID was expired, and he just laughed at me and gave me a noogie, and I didn't do a damn thing about it. In fact, I leaned over so you can get a better angle. I think I even said thank you. And that's another thing is I'm 6'4". Do you know how unintimidating you have to be for that not to matter? Like, I'm 6'4", but not in a way that commands any respect. Like, I feel like most guys my height, when they enter a room, they have like a level of danger to them, you know? Like, big guy coming through, give him his space. I have the danger level of a teacup chihuahua. And that's just a cross I have to bear. But I don't understand. It's really weird seeing myself do the joke that I just did. The delay on this is really weird. Like seeing myself do this and then watching it after. Look at this. Look at this. That's it's very surreal. Dude, he's killing it. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Such a silly little guy up there. But yeah, don't you hate whenever you're like, ah! And then sometimes you're like, anyways, that was for the replay. I don't have enough time to, yep. All right, I'm done. Bye. That was fun. Cam G, everybody!
Fuck yeah. Hey, your next comic coming up to the stage. This guy is the brains behind the operation of Dead Froggy Productions. Put your hands together for this guy. Give it up for Jared Floria, everybody!
If you give a mouse a cookie, he is going to want a glass of milk. When you give this mouse this cookie and this glass of milk, lace it with fentanyl. Worst case scenario, the mouse ODs. Womp womp. Poor mouse. Best case scenario, you got him hooked. He's now an addict. You're throwing off his entire family dynamic because he's constantly searching for his next fix. Him and his mouse wife start to argue more and more because he spent the last of their cheese money on drugs. His mouse kids no longer respect him because he's just some loser, junkie, deadbeat mouse dad. Until one day the tensions between him, his mouse wife, and his mouse kids reaches a boiling point and he snaps. In a drug-induced rage, he slaughters them all. Once he realizes what he's done, he looks at himself. I've become a monster. And he takes his own life. So I no longer have a rodent problem. Man. I think that would be a sick cold opening to the movie Stuart Little. Like, how did he become an orphan? Like some people, they say if they were one of the orphans in that orphanage, they'd be pissed if a mouse got adopted before them. And that's a good point, but I'm more concerned as to what paperwork got mixed up and a mouse even ended up in the orphanage. Is there some small human boy in a rat cage at PetSmart? He's like, please, guys, my name's Stuart. I'm supposed to be at the orphanage. Please, I'm a boy. Shut up, you fucking mouse! You're scaring the customers. And after months of not being adopted at the pet store, Stuart was shipped off to a lab where he was tested on using makeup. The most human he's ever been treated. Man. How come stripper names are so much better when it's like stuff kids like Cookie and like Milk Chocolate, Bunny. You're never going to hear like, up next to the stage, affordable gas prices. Livable wages on the poll now. No kids is all stretch marks here, guys. That's all we got here. Now, I've never been to a strip club before. I've never been to a strip club before. What do you mean? Like, okay, even when it comes to things like cereal Trix is for kids and it's a better stripper name. You're never going to see like Honey Bunches of Oats. What the fuck are the bunches? Honey's a good name. Honey's a good stripper name. You can come in her, call her Honey Nut, and get out of there. Cheerio. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I've never been with a prostitute. I've never been with a prostitute before, but never seen into a strip club. But I am paying for sex. It's called having a child. Sex is costing me 18 years of life. My daughter's awesome. She's super silly. She says silly shit all the time. Like she made me laugh the other day. She found a dollar bill on the ground. She goes, "Ooh, a ticket." I'm like, baby, that's a dollar bill. It's currency. That's not. When I thought about it, and like maybe a dollar bill is like a ticket. It's like a ticket to a better life, happiness and stuff. You can buy things. Sorry, baby girl, we have very few tickets. This train is going few places. Life's gonna be rough. She's a bad storyteller. She's a very bad storyteller. She's 3. So this is here. I'll tell you 2 separate stories. I'll tell you the way she says it, and then I'll tell you the way I said it. So my toy and the dinosaur and I put it in. Cool.
I took a dinosaur out of one bucket and I put it in another bucket, Mom. Such a better story, right? She's a terrible storyteller. But then she wants to interrupt me when I'm making coherent thoughts. I'm like, hey, baby, you need to be like a little less rough with some of your... What? Well, you don't understand. You need to, hey, just like don't be so rough with your... What? I'm dealing with like a drunk person at all times. I don't have enough times, but the other day she had the audacity to be like, Dada, chicken nuggets, make me them right now. Like, dude, who do you think you're talking to? I've been Jared Floria. You guys have been awesome.
Jared Floria, everybody. Moving right along. Hell yeah. Your next comic coming up to the stage, this guy is, this guy. Star testing tomorrow. We got a teacher. She's like, let's go. All right. Hey, give it up one more time for Megan Sutherland, dude. Or Southern. Jesus. All right. Jared Floria. Your next comic coming up to the stage. Put your hands together for New.
Yes. Dude, nice. I too am a father, and like a Latina, my little girl is starting to throw things, so it's going to be interesting. But I was married to a Latina once. Like 50% of people, I am divorced. You know, I'm married for all the right reasons, you know, love, companionship, citizenship. I really want to stay in this country. Please. It's pretty cool. But I feel like it would take more than one ICE agent to take me away. You know, they're going to need to bring a whole ice cream truck to get me the fuck out of this country. But no, dude, this country's pretty sick. It's actually pretty fun, believe it or not. For example, the other day after a show, I got invited to go to a gay bar by these chicks, and you know, as a Hispanic, it is rude to say no. So you know, I went. Why not? To see what the vibe is. And yeah, it's definitely a gay bar, a gay club. And I caught myself staring for too long, but you know what? They were super hospitable. You know, some bought me drinks. Dude, even one of them gave me a hand job. It was, you know, amazing hospitality. I'm not going to say no. That would be very rude. I'm a guest. I'm a guest at the gay club / bar. But no, dude, AI is getting too real nowadays. It's kind of crazy. For example, I did see one where Godzilla's shooting a Glock. I was like, oh my God, Godzilla's a Republican. I'm all for the Second Amendment. You know, you go hunting, bro. You know, collect all those guns, but just don't bring them to school. That's hella awkward, dude. I know 6th graders are annoying, but damn, chill. But no, it's fucking crazy. I saw one the other day too, where you see this beautiful pool by the canyon, and you're like, that's so realistic. And then in the pool, you see a bunch of people just swimming, enjoying their time, and then in the corner, you see this fucking big fat dude just running and just cannonballs into the pool, and then the pool breaks, and then everybody just falls down the canyon, which is kind of fucked up. I didn't know they taught AI how to fat shame. That's pretty messy right there. Just wait until Lizzo finds out. She's definitely gonna shut that shit down, which is kind of crazy. Lizzo did fat shame some of her dancers, which is like, damn, bitch, you really are the judge, the jury, and the executioner of the fat community. Tone it down. But no, she is a bad bitch. I do love bad bitches. I was married to one. But I found out that it's expensive, dude. You try to get on Affirm payments for just fucking Chili's. That's depressing. A 36-month payment on 2 for $20 is kind of sad. She just wanted chicken tenders. But no, it's a fun fact about myself. You know, I used to be bulimic. Yeah, I know. Y'all can't bulimic. Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's crazy, dude. Like I would like literally get like 30 wings and just fucking and then get some like fucking 3 Whoppers and just dude. The good old 2 fingers, just that diet, dude. And what's crazy, I feel like I was getting my bang for my buck because like I got to taste the food twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It didn't work, dude. Dieting is hard. I tried the keto diet. I tried the paleo diet. I tried No Nut November. None of it's working. It's getting fucking chaotic here. But I think Ozempic might be the move. I don't know. I think. Y'all let me know. That's my time.
Your next comment coming up this. Give it up one more time for Nunu. We are moving through them, dude. Hell yeah. We got people watching all over Texas, man. Yeah, all over the world. Specifically Waco. Sometimes Canada. That's good. My 2 favorite places, Waco and Canada. All right. Your next comment coming up to the stage. The embodiment of Jim Morrison himself. Give it up for the Lizard King, Nick Curry, everybody.
I'm not. I did really like lizards as a kid, but I was more of a lizard executioner on accident. So, like, when I was like a fat kid, during the summers, you know those fence lizards, the brown ones that kind of look like bearded dragons but aren't really? I would go looking around for them. The fence lizards, mountain boogers, what? Oh, well, they were fence boomers on my side of town. Anyways, I'm not a lizard king because I didn't accidentally find one, but there was one leaning against a piece of plyboard on the side of the garage. And I got real excited, and he got scared, or she, I don't know. Never got to find out because he ran to the other side, and I got excited and tipped the plywood just a little too far and flattened and killed that lizard immediately. I bury every animal I accidentally kill. Anyways, no, I really do. Like, I used to skateboard, and I accidentally ran over this squirrel in a rich person's neighborhood, and I stopped the car, and I got down on my knees, almost crying for this squirrel, this dumb fucking squirrel, because, they're dumb, that I accidentally killed. And there's this rich lady doing yard work, and she was like, why do you care about that squirrel? And I was nearly crying, and I was like, I just want to at least bury it. And she goes, oh, just throw it in my trash leaf bags. So that's what I did. Anyways, I brought a lot of journals up here, and then I talked to my friend about how much everything sucks. But things don't suck. Sorry. Life is great. So I thought I'd just kind of, since I didn't actually prepare, I thought I would read through some topics and see if any of these stand out. We've got home invasion. We've got the son of the mask. We've got Sandy Hook ads / Jim Adler / ketamine therapy. We've got Roadhead versus lighting a cigarette. Two dicks. Eat kids. Making my friend vomit twice on accident. Oh, the difference between white people gatherings and when not white people have gatherings. It's not good when you hear that white people are gathering. I've got murder is more forgivable than rape. No opinions. So you guys don't think murder is more forgivable than rape? I don't usually do crowd participation. I really want. I thought that some of these would stick out. I'll talk about any of these. Preventing a bicycle cop suicide. Oh, I'm out of time actually. So I don't think that trans folks are trying to turn people's kids trans. My mom, though, she made sure we watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show as often as possible. So I think it worked. Well, that's my time.
Nick Curry, everybody. He brought every notebook he owns on stage. And then he used the smallest one he could find. The misdirect is fucking crazy, bro. That's great. I love that man very much. All right. All right, man. We've got two final comedians for you this evening. This guy, he's a real wild boy. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta put his song on. He gave me this crazy one a long time ago that was like, there you go. Yeah, all right. Your next comic coming up to the stage, this guy is the DFW scene's bad boy. Put your hands together for Eric Stevenson, everybody.
Got my balls touched in down under. It was very sandy. There was water. All right, these fuckers are leaving. Have a good night. Oh, hell yeah! Cool! All right! Cool. Get more alcohol. More beer. Dude, their fucking root beer here slaps, dude. It fucks. God, I love that stuff. Root beer is so tasty. I like sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla's yummy, dude. I love that shit. How was that? Yeah, dude. And birch beers sometimes. Yeah, that shit. You already know, bro. When people are like white, people have no culture. I'm like, yeah, root beer. Fuck, I hope that's white. It turns out it's like fucking Mexican or something. All right, cool. All right. I took a shower. It's been a while since I've done that. Cool. Wow. Forgot about that one. Now I smell good. Yeah, I shaved my face. I got a mustache. Sorry, fellas. This broom is for pussies only. It's for vaginal mucus only, not dick jizz. Sorry, gay fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to that gay bar behind the dispensary after during the 420 show. I was like, let's get one drink, and then I got 2 drink. But it was a gay bar, and I walked in. They were super nice to me, and I went to go take a piss, and I got fucked in the butt in the bathroom. So I gotta say they're pretty nice, not too bad. Those gays. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't get fucked in the butt, but I did talk like 5 gays fucking heads off at the bar because they kept fucking asking me questions. And, like, one of them was getting annoyed because the other ones wanted to fuck me, and they were not paying attention to the other one. And they were all old guys. One of them was younger, and I don't think he was gay. He looked like a straight guy. He's like, yeah, dude, just do construction, 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. You guys know that song? 18 naked cowboys. I'm not even gonna fucking. All right, it's a good song. It's a good song on the internet. It's funny. It's about 18 naked cowboys wanting to get sucked like a buck getting up to ruck. All right, cool. That's a good fucking song. I was trying to drink some of the beers on the menu, like on the little deal menu. I ended up with Lone Star. I don't know why. They're kind of good. I don't know. I'm not supposed to drink beer. I'm already super fucking fat, dude. I can barely. My legs can barely hold. Like, my skeletal system is fucking failing on me. I'm 26 years old. And my gut hangs. Like, I pull my gut up, and then my dick is, like, relieved. You know what I'm saying? It feels like my weight has been lifted off my dick's shoulders. I lift my gut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm fat. I got it. So, yeah, I've been trying to hit the gym. I hit the gym twice last week. I blew my fucking arms out. That's great. You ever try to jerk off and your arms are, like, completely fucking blown out from the gym? You're sitting here trying to fuck both of your hands at the same time. It's you got retard flappies, you know what I'm saying? But you got to put them together like a dolphin or like a seal. What's that marine animal that goes like this? And I'm going like this trying to fuck. I'm going to start humping the stool next, all right? That's a Joe Rogan reference. Joe Rogan's compromised. He's been completely compromised. I'm actually super upset. It brings tears to my eyes. Donald Trump, Joe Rogan, RFK, they've all been compromised by Israel, the CIA, the Indians. Kash Patel actually he's a double agent for the Indian government. And Kash Patel came over here to eat all of our poop. He's been bathing in our poop. He's been consuming Americans' poop. He's going to take thousands and thousands of gallons of Americans' poop back to Mumbai. It's been a conspiracy since 1993. The CIA uncovered it. All right. Back in 1962, the CIA, they uncovered the poop files. All right. That was a hard snort. Are you doing fucking coke back there or something? Hell yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, dude, not me. Too. Yeah, Kash Patel, he's getting fucking hammered on the job. What's up with that? Isn't he supposed to be finding out stuff about the Epstein files, like putting stuff away, things, people? Sorry, the Jews are hitting me with the weed lung cannon, the weed lung disable cannon. That's what this is. They call this goy bubble juice, and they call this one the goy lung flux capacitor 3000. Anyway, that's my fucking time. Hey, my name's Eric Stevenson. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much, Ian Mack, for letting me come up. Thank you. Make some fucking noise.
Eric Stevenson, everybody. Uh-oh. What's that sound? This next comic, I love this guy very much. We don't agree on much, but but one thing we can agree on is that psychedelics are good for you, aren't they? Yeah. We just had a crossover episode that it was actually more of a shit show than than this one is tonight, because everybody was stoned as shit last night, dude. Yeah, over at the Cicada. This guy runs the show right before Monday tonight over at the Cicada. It's called Eric Abonante versus the World. Put your hands together for Eric Abonante!
Oh shit. L'chaim. Everyone's favorite race and religion is back. Yes, everyone loves the Jewish people. There is not a single person on earth who hates us. And I won't Jew you on time. I time myself, okay? I got the sands of time. And for those of you who can't read sand, you comedians who complain about my hourglass, oh, I don't know how to read sand. Where did you go to school? Okay, come on. Yeah, everyone was too high. I was not high enough yesterday. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. But no, it's good to be here. And, give it up for Matt serving us drinks. Matt is what we call Mishbuka. He is a good man. So we got this weed drink right here. You will soon not be able to get this because of Greg Abbott. Yeah, no, fuck Greg Abbott. Thank you. And I hate these people who are like, oh, you can't make fun of Greg Abbott just because he's disabled. Okay, so I sit down and now you can't make fun of me? Oh, my legs don't work. Oh, I attached some wheels to this. Oh, no. You can't make fun of me anymore. No. He's a fucking piece of shit, okay? Fuck him. I'm big on the right, and I can say this, okay? He clearly prefers ecstasy over weed because he's always rolling. Always rolling. And this asshole, let me explain this to you. So Mitch McConnell put in the federal hemp ban. It was supposed to go in November. Then Abbott expedited this and put it in March 31st for Texas. He expedited it before 420. Like, what an asshole crippling our high. He wouldn't know anything about it. He's such an asshole. And this douchebag can't even remove the snow every winter. Okay? Every year there's a problem. I'm from Utah. You can't even move snow as good as Mormons. Mormons don't even, they don't even have a proper belief system, and they can remove snow. Okay? I don't know what the hell you guys are doing over here. Over in Texas, Texans treat snow like Indians treat cows. Oh, it's sacred. You can't touch it. We must let the sun handle it. I don't care. I'm going to take Greg Abbott's fucking chair. I'm going to attach a couple cardboard pieces to it, and I'm going to turn him into a fucking plow. Okay? It'll be the first plow in the history of Texas. Okay? And what happened? Okay, every one of you Texans, you have a truck. A third of you are welders. Combine the fucking two and make a plow. God damn, every winter. Oh my God, every winter. Oh, we're just going to shut the state down for a whole month. Women and children for themselves. If you don't have a four-wheel drive truck, you're fucked. Stupidest fucking state I've ever lived in, and I'm from California. Okay? Jesus Christ. But anyways, so Jew news. Everyone loves us. So actually, a college student was arrested and put in jail and faces 15 years for making a joke about Bibi Netanyahu bombing the school. She said, "Bibi, if you're listening, send bonbons to this location," right? And I think it's terrible. As the owner of Jew News, I will defend her making Jew jokes, okay? I am calling for her. And let's be honest, when you call for Bibi Netanyahu to bomb something, he ain't listening, okay? We wish Bibi not Netanyahu would listen some more. No, no, no. Bibi doesn't listen. He takes orders. He doesn't take orders. He gives them, okay? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. And so we had the Pope. Trump attacked the Pope. It's great because Trump said the Pope is weak on crime, weak on foreign policy. I don't want a Pope who thinks it's not okay that we attacked Venezuela and Iran. And it's like, Trump, I don't think you want a Pope. I think you want Batman. Weak on foreign policy, my God. And then J.D. Vance, miraculously, he attacked the Pope and defended Trump over all this. J.D. Vance, who's been a Catholic for like 5 seconds, just recently became a Catholic. But you got to understand, J.D. Vance is just enjoying his 15 minutes of faith. That's all it is. That's all it is. But I'll end it here on this. This is a fascinating story. The Southern Poverty Law Center was found to have paid groups to be racist. The KKK, the American Nazi Party, the Aryan Nation. Yes, no, the Southern Poverty Law Center. Yeah. They're, just like we pay Hamas. They are paying, all these racists like Nick Fuentes to just be racist. And if there's checks for being racist, no, he got $250,000. If there's checks for being racist, where the fuck is my check? Okay? Every single week I come here and I put in the work. Okay? Where's my check for being racist, God damn it? Southern Poverty Law Center, I'm asking. Anyways, my name is Eric Abinante. Pleasure to have these two gentlemen on my show last week. See you next week.
Uncle Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Abinante, I think we just witnessed him becoming a socialist. Where's my check, huh? Go ask Bibi Netanyahu, motherfucker. Yeah. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the night. Give it up for Matt behind the bar for putting up with us week in and week out. We're getting closer and closer to that 11 minute mark. I mean, the 11. Next week's your birthday? Next Tuesday? Next Tuesday, we're throwing a birthday party for this motherfucker right here. Right here at the shit show. He's probably going to be like, hey, I need the day off. I just looked right over at Jonna, and she's like, it's happening, dude. Don't you remember my birthday? She made a giant penis cake? A big black chocolate penis cake? He said this is not a request for you to make him a giant penis cake, but it's not a request for you to make him a giant penis cake. Hell yeah, dude. I love this fucking place. I love all you. Give it up for all the comics you've seen this evening. Hell yeah. Give it up for all of our tens of fans watching around the world. I guess we're looking for another sponsor because we can't afford the $5,000 registration fee to sell hemp consumables because we're going down in flames, man. And as an anarchist, I'm here for it. I don't know, man. Fucking grow a garden, grow your own food, take care of your family, buy some guns, and fucking protect them. And if you need a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, I can go to a Kinko's, I think. All right, Kinko's still around? All right, cool, yeah. Hell yeah. That's what my merch will be. I'll just make fucking anarchist cookbooks to hand out. All right, thanks, you guys. I've been your host, Ian Mack. Give it up for Clyde Stroker. And, hey, will you hand me my phone right there, dude? We gotta end it off on a good one. Fuck yeah, dude. It's been a fun night. As always, I've been your host. Give it up for the pizza guys. Fucking working their asses off all goddamn night to keep you motherfuckers fed. I love you very much. We will see you next Tuesday. Hey, one more quick thing. You guys, last night, right before the, hang on. Yeah. Well, okay. So last night before the, we have breaking news. quite literally breaking news. Taylor Sword was on her way to Cicada to the show, and she was in a pretty bad car accident. And Taylor Sword, tall blonde chick, yeah. She ended up like this is the devotion to comedy that she's. She fled the scene, and well, she was like, I got to get out of here, and she got an Uber to the fucking show, dude, and she still did a set. That's commitment right there. So yeah, she did a set, dude. Yeah, you remember last night? Yeah. Yeah, she had just gotten into a car accident. So, and I've been texting her all day, she's not answering. I was like, please tell me you didn't go to sleep with a concussion, dude. Yeah, wait, oh yeah, she went back to go get her car. No, I don't know. Oh, she did get home safe? Oh yeah, yeah, she saved her mom from the fire. Yeah, she saved her mom from the car accident, or her mom's urn, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, Taylor, our hearts go out to you, and if anybody out there has an extra car, yeah, whatever. All right, love you guys. Bye. Oh, that's something different. That's something different.
Crazy brain.
rails on this crazy brain.
I'm going off the rails on this crazy brain.
Going off the rails on this crazy brain. I am going off the rails on this crazy brain.
Don't go changing. Feels good. Yeah.
You don't feel too naked?
Nah, feel good.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, baby.
Have fun.
We do road. First of all,
Here, wear a hat.
the roast of fucking Matt behind the bar. Are you behind the bar? Behind the bar is your last name. Your personal constitution might be too weak. Hey, but here's the thing about a roast, though. After we're all done, you get to roast all of us. Yeah. You really know everybody's.
Hey, get home safe, everybody.